wait for a talk, though. Bye.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Thunderbirds of Houston taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. 2nd and 6. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Back to throw. Williams. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There's 3rd down and 4. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
Line of scrimmage, the 9, 2nd and about a yard. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they get their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Here's Williams throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. But I remember reading remember the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll get this to about the 38. The Lions at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year. And
I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. We're scoreless after 1. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, let's go!
He'll look to throw. That's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league can support it pretty well, where you can move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Williams looking to throw on second down. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Off play action. Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. They'll look to throw again. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a first down.
Hold me ready. Hey, check that.
Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. One more time with Swift. And this time he is in. Yes. DeAndre Swift with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away from evening this one up. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go, set.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Come on.
They need 12 here. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's to the 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 3. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Seven Pirates, seven Pirates.
In motion right comes Allen. They go play action here on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw. Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Second and goal from inside the 5. Swift going to try up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Swift as the first half is winding down. And the Thunderbirds will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game? There he goes, right side. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, Swift. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Williams' throw here into the hands of Jones.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Now Williams to throw on 2nd down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
3rd down and 13.
Operating from the gun. Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Williams. And Allen's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Williams now on 1st down.
Give him another one right back to Allen.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
70 Ranger.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A give right side for Gibbs.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They're going to look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up.
Back now at Ford Field. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Gibbs trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Gibbs again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Third down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one. And this time he is in.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Here's Williams throwing on first down. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Left side, got Jones.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks always tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Thunderbirds answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Santos with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. This is 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Here comes second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
Gibbs straight ahead.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Back to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And nothing there after the catch, but he does get this down to the 43-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
19-18.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Stiff-armed him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Hey, smash Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Ramble. Hey, Dragon 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got Allen. And he's going to come up a few yards short. One down at the 45. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Trap 50. Trap 50. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw. Williams.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any
too.
normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Williams.
That is intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play. And Charles Aiken ties They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Well, this one was certainly one to remember. At the end, they get the touchdown. Thinking they're going to go for the PAT to tie it. They win.